Hi there, my name is Nathan Fritter. This is my market research project. My company idea is one that targets college students and is aimed at providing them with quality products and services that can make their overall college experience more manageable and free up some time for them. My product here specifically is the Crowd Control app, an app that lets users know how crowded a business is, such as gyms, stores, food places, places at the mall, any place they frequently go to. My target market for this product are mainly college students who frequently work out, eat out, shop often, but it can also apply to prospective college students in high school, newly graduated college students, and even students still in grad school. But with more than 12 million kids in colleges in the US alone, it's easy to see the big potential for an idea like this. So my survey method to gather data was a 10-question online survey that I distributed through Facebook. 30 people responded, and everyone who did respond was in between the ages of 18 to 22. Most had an income of 0 to 1,000 a month, perfectly within my target market. So the results that I got were that whenever somebody goes to a business that is too crowded for their liking, half of them would stay, but on an average of 1 to 3 times a week, half of them would leave, showing that there is a need for something like this. A quick finding I'll just say is that most respondents did use social media during each trip to the store working out, and that everyone was familiar with user-based apps such as Waze and Yelp. But probably the most important finding from my survey was that all but one person used social media or nothing at all to find out how crowded a business was before going, and that 60% of respondents would trust peer recommendations over a business app to rely on how crowded a business is. So what I can conclude from this is that there's definitely a need for the app. People are constantly going places with long lines and crowding. They need to eat, they want to shop, they want to work out, etc. And they often end up leaving and going somewhere else, and it's a big waste of time. But what I can also conclude is that perhaps my app needs to go in a different direction. Instead of using restaurant, gym, store sales data and providing business levels, quote unquote, depending on how much business they're getting, I could instead leave that up to the users. Taking on a Waze approach but combining Twitter with it, users would be able to post photos of them with the crowds, how busy it is, as well as maybe a description of how crowded the business is. This way, people can see for themselves how crowded the place is. Or maybe a trusted friend has just posted, and they're much more likely to trust that friend about how busy it is. An added benefit is that people will be able to see where their friends are, where they have been, and they can potentially meet up. It'll still help businesses out because it'll get them more traffic and people will be able to respond directly to customers through customer service, but it will make it more user friendly and even social media in a way. And social media has been and will continue to be huge in the future, so I believe this idea has really huge potential if executed correctly. Leave any thoughts or comments for me. I really appreciate the feedback. Thanks.